those of you that wanna know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? I got a battle here against Vegeta1 from Vicious Carnage, and you know I'm the leader. So start out with an Azelf. I'm gonna go for the flamethrower on the Tangrowth. He switches out into his Houndoom. Really should have over predicted. And I go for the Stealth Rock because I know he packs Sucker Punch, and he pursues me, which it's okay. And now I mess with his mind because I know he's gonna Sucker Punch. I go into my Miltank, and he expects me to go for the Thunder Wave, and I do so. Brings out his Hitmonlee, so I'm gonna switch out into my Spiritomb because I know he's gonna close combat me. And I know he's going to switch out because I was figuring that Hitmonlee is banded or scarfed. And I go for a trick, give him my band. And he pursues me, thinking I would switch out. But nah, this is my annoying Spiritomb, a Tricker Tormentor. And this thing really cripples Sandstorm teams. And it owns Ghost Pokemon, as you'll see in the match. And I go for the Thunder Wave because I know he wouldn't think I would go for it again because I saw that Hitmonlee. But, you know, he over-predicted basically. So I bring out my Azelf for some fodder, but he gets paralyzed. And this is when I do a stupid play, you know, boom, on a freaking Mismagius. I'm like, no way. That's me. That's just me being stupid again. Don't mind that. And he goes for a substitute. I don't know why. Maybe. Nah, I don't know. I don't have anything for it. But this Spiritomb also owns Shadow Pokemon. Now, all you need is max special defense and just pursuit. And there's really nothing they can do about it, to be honest. And now's a good time to show off my priority move and go for a Sucker Punch, and it's a double down. Now you see how good Spiritombs can do against Ghost Pokemon. I like them. I mean, you know, that's my favorite Pokemon, so I have to make more movesets for him. Now I bring out my Kingdra, and I know he's banded, so he's stuck on Thunderfang. So now's a good time to set up my Rain Dance. And I do not want to go for the Hydro Pump at the moment because I need the Houndoom down for the game. And that's another good play for me. You'll see why I need this Houndoom dead early in the game. Now he brings out his Azumarill, and I go for the Hidden Power Electric. And you will see how bulky Azumarills can be. Like, I swear, they need to be OU. Once you think about it, it can actually be a wall. And he goes for the superpower. I don't see lefties on it, so I'm definitely thinking Choice Banded. And, you know, why would he pack Expert Belt? So I go for the mash because either way, the Azumarill was at -1 defense. And luckily, I get the attack boost, which is a huge gameplay. Because if I didn't get that attack boost, I wouldn't be able to take down Tangrowth this turn. And that was a really I don't even know. The word is somewhere. I just don't remember it. So anyways, back to the game. My stupid self was thinking, oh yeah, I'm banded and I'm stabbed. I'm +1 attack. Let's go for the mash. And look how much it does. It does garbage. So I think I should have saved that Metagross and switched into my Miltank earlier in the game instead of taking that Earthquake. And look at that. It does crap to that Miltank. So I definitely messed up right there. And he goes for a Stealth Rock because he hasn't seen my last Pokemon at the moment. And this is when I overpredict, expecting him to go for the explosion, and he goes for a roar, and now he saw my last Pokemon, my Dusknoir. So I'm like, no way. This dude he can win me. Either way, I can win and he can win. You never know. So he goes for an earthquake because I'm guessing that's the only move he can do. But I'm guessing his last move that you guys haven't seen and I haven't seen is Gyro Ball, because all my Pokemon are slow, so what's the use of using it? So he roars out my Metagross, and I'm going to go for the earthquake. Because either way, I know he doesn't have flying type Pokemon on the rest of his team. So I felt safe with that. And he goes for an earthquake, and that's an obvious KO. And then the crit didn't matter. And this Steelix walled my team really, really well. So I wake up, I'm like, oh yeah, back in the game. Go for my Seismic Toss, and he roars me out again. Into my Ghost V9. I think that's just an epic name. I don't know why. It just looks cool to me. And now's a good time to go for my Fire Punch, and this is where my thought process kicked in. I'm like, okay, he can win the match if I go for a Fire Punch, but he may switch into his Azumarill. Now, if he switches into that Azumarill, it'll be game for me, so I'm thinking, let me go for the Wisp. And here's another game-changing moment. Now, if I went for that Fire Punch, I definitely would have been done for in the match. So that was an excellent key play for me. So now's a good time to bring in my Milk Tank because I know I could tank him now. And, I could Milk Drink the next turn. Doesn't really matter. He gets a crit, though. Now, that definitely mattered because I could have stalled out that Azumarill with Milk Drink. But I bring in my Dusknoir, and I go for the Shadow Sneak. Can't afford to take any more damage. Brings in his, Steelix, yeah. Brings in his Steelix, and I just Fire Punch him. And I think he really should have saved that Steelix because he could have expected me to go for a Pain Split at one point and just screw me over with that. But I guess he figured it was game for him already. He misses the Blaze Kick, which really didn't make a difference because I could have just, of course, used Pain Split and waste him. I think he was hoping for a burn of some sort, but he didn't get it the whole match. But yeah, that was a really good game, dude. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll catch you all later. Peace out.